Hey there, amazing viewers. Breaking news that you absolutely can't miss: life-changing deposits are heading your way, and I've got all the crucial details you need to know right now. If you're struggling with bills and waiting for some financial relief, this video is going to be a game changer for you. But before we dive deep into these massive payments, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on important updates like these. Your financial future could depend on it. Let's talk about the incredible direct deposits that are about to hit bank accounts across the country. I know many of you have been anxiously waiting for this news, and today, I'm here to break down exactly how you can qualify for these payments totaling up to $8,200. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about three separate deposits of $1,800, $2,800, and $3,600 that could be landing in your account as soon as Monday. But here's the burning question: are you eligible for these payments? The first deposit of $1,800 is part of the Enhanced Assistance Program that's been recently approved. This payment is specifically targeted at individuals and families who have been hit hardest by recent economic challenges. To qualify, your annual income must fall within certain thresholds. For individuals, that's under $75,000, and for married couples filing jointly, it's under $150,000. But here's something crucial you need to know: this payment isn't automatic. You must have filed your latest tax return to be eligible, and if you haven't done so yet, don't worry, I'll explain exactly what steps you need to take. Now, let's talk about that $2,800 payment that's causing quite a buzz. This is particularly exciting because it's part of the new bill that just passed, expanding benefits for millions of Americans. But here's what makes this different: it's not just about income requirements. This payment takes into account various factors including household size, employment status, and whether you have dependents. I've been getting tons of questions about this specific payment, and I know there's some confusion about the qualification process. Let me clear that up for you. If you've received government assistance in the past year, or if your income has been significantly impacted, you're likely eligible for this payment. The third and largest payment of $3,600 is perhaps the most significant one, and here's why. It's part of a comprehensive support package that combines multiple benefit programs. This is where things get really interesting. The new bill has actually increased the benefit amount from what was originally proposed. Initially, this was supposed to be a $3,000 payment, but lawmakers pushed for an additional $600 to help families cope with rising costs. But here's the catch: you need to act fast because there's a deadline approaching for this particular payment. One of the most common questions I've been getting is, how do these payments affect my other benefits? Here's the good news: these deposits are considered supplemental assistance and won't impact your existing benefits like SNAP, Medicare, or Social Security. This is a huge relief for many people who are worried about losing their current benefits. But there's something even more important you need to know about timing. The Monday rollout is going to be staggered, and this is crucial information that many people are missing. The deposits will be released based on the last two digits of your Social Security number. If your number ends in 020, you'll be in the first wave of payments. Numbers ending in 2140 will be in the second wave, and so on. This is being done to prevent system overloads and ensure smooth processing of all payments. Let's address another crucial question: what if I don't receive my payment on Monday? Don't panic, the distribution process can take up to 2 weeks to complete. If you're eligible but don't see the deposit right away, there's a specific procedure you need to follow. I'll share the exact steps you need to take, including the phone numbers to call and websites to visit if your payment doesn't arrive as expected. The new bill that's increasing these benefits is particularly noteworthy because it includes provisions for future payments as well. This isn't just a one-time thing. The legislation has established a framework for potential additional support in the coming months. This is huge news for families who are planning their budgets and trying to make ends meet. Here's something that many people don't realize about these payments: they're actually tax-free. Yes, you heard that right. Unlike some previous assistance programs, these deposits won't need to be reported as income on your next tax return. This is a significant change from previous policies and means you'll get to keep the full amount without setting aside money for taxes. But there's more to this story. The new bill also includes provisions for additional support services beyond just these direct deposits. We're talking about enhanced housing assistance, expanded healthcare coverage, and even educational support programs. These complementary benefits could add thousands more in value to eligible households. Now, let's talk about what you need to do right now to ensure you don't miss out on these payments. First and foremost, make sure your banking information is up to date in the government's system. If you've changed banks recently or moved to a new address, you need to update this information immediately. I'll show you exactly where to go to make these updates. Another important aspect that's being overlooked is the appeals process. What if you're denied these payments but believe you qualify? There's actually a straightforward appeals process in place, but you need to know exactly how to navigate it. I've helped numerous viewers successfully appeal their cases, and I'll share those strategies with you. The impact of these payments goes beyond just immediate financial relief. They're designed to stimulate local economies and provide long-term stability for families. But here's what's really interesting: the data shows that most recipients are using these funds for essential needs rather than discretionary spending, which is exactly what policymakers were hoping for. For those of you wondering about documentation requirements, here's what you need to have ready: recent tax returns, proof of income, government-issued ID, and proof of residency. Having these documents organized and ready will speed up the process significantly if any verification is needed. Let's address a concern many of you have raised in the comments of my previous videos: what about self-employed individuals? The new bill actually includes specific provisions for self-employed workers, gig economy workers, and independent contractors. The qualification process is slightly different, but the payment amounts are the same. Here's another crucial detail that's not getting enough attention: these payments are protected from garnishment by private debt collectors. This means that even if you have outstanding debts, these deposits cannot be seized from your bank account. However, there are some exceptions when it comes to child support payments. For families with children, there's an additional layer of support built into these programs. The expanded child tax credit provisions mean that many families will receive supplemental payments on top of these direct deposits. This is particularly important for single parents and households with multiple dependents. The timing of these payments couldn't be more crucial, with many families facing increased costs in various areas of their lives. But here's something important to consider: how can you make the most of these funds when they arrive? I'll share some strategic approaches to using these payments effectively, whether it's for debt reduction, emergency savings, or essential expenses. Let's talk about the verification process, because this is where many people run into issues. The system uses multiple data points to confirm eligibility, including tax records, social security information, and other government databases. If there's a mismatch in any of this information, it could delay your payment. I'll explain exactly what to do if you encounter this situation. One of the most exciting aspects of these new benefits is the potential for recurring payments in the future. While nothing is guaranteed, the framework established by this legislation opens the door for similar support programs in the coming months. This is why staying informed about these developments is so crucial. For those of you who have already received previous government assistance, here's something important to note: these new payments won't affect your eligibility for future benefits. In fact, receiving these deposits might actually qualify you for additional assistance programs that you weren't eligible for before. The application process for these payments varies depending on your situation. Some people will receive them automatically, while others will need to take specific actions to claim their benefits. I'll break down exactly what category you fall into and what steps you need to take. Remember, these payments are designed to provide immediate relief, but they're also part of a larger economic recovery strategy. Understanding how they fit into the bigger picture can help you make better financial decisions and plan for the future more effectively. As we wrap up this video, I want to emphasize how important it is to stay informed about these developments. The situation is constantly evolving, and new information is being released regularly. That's why I strongly encourage you to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. I'll be providing updates as soon as new information becomes available, and you don't want to miss out on any crucial details that could affect your payments. Have you checked your eligibility for these payments yet? Are you prepared for the Monday rollout? Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below, and let's help each other navigate this process. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to securing your financial future, and staying informed is the first step toward maximizing these benefits. Don't forget to like this video and share it with anyone who might benefit from this information. Together, we can ensure that everyone who's eligible receives the support they deserve. Stay tuned for more updates, and I'll see you in the next video.